What's going on, y'all? It's your boy LSCR254, man. Tune in for another one. Let's two of them bitches out. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody from everybody. Y'all know what it is, man. What was I about to do? Oh, that's right. I guess I need this fucking lighter so I can replace these light bulbs. So I can replace these light bulbs in the kitchen. But yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy LSCR254. Tune in for another one. Tuesday morning. Gotta get the trash out, doing a couple chores, or whatever you want to call it. Things that need to be done around the house. Woke up, checked social media this morning, and it was a video. I don't know if y'all seen it yet. It was footage pretty much from the Turbo Joe Donkmaster race that was about to happen. I don't believe that they went ahead and raced, but as they were getting ready to race, there was an issue with the harmonic balancer. Harmonic balancer came off of a vehicle. See, I got two lights up. One right there, and one right there. Gotta get that parts replaced for the old lady. But yeah, man. Two of them. Two people were injured. I believe they said the harmonic balancer flew off, and yeah. So we got in here this morning. So man, it's unfortunate. When we go to different events and stuff like this, I mean it can happen, unfortunately. A little bit more lights. One replaced. I gotta move. I gotta move over here a little bit. I need to get my fucking coffee started. What up, AP? What up, Gene? Yeah, man, and that's why that's why it is good practice to stay like off the track or maybe behind the cars or like it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. The most well-known cars or car builders. I mean, shit can go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Shit can go wrong. So that's not to say it's the engine builder's fault. I'm short. I need a motherfucking step. That's not to say it's the engine builder's fault or throw this bitch to the ground and it busts. Yeah, that's not to say it's the engine builder's fault or anything like that. I mean, shit happens, man. Especially when you running, you know what they running, you know, cars with boost and all that extra shit. Shit can go sideways. You know what I'm saying? Shit can go sideways. In there. So yeah, man, prayers out to them for a speedy recovery. From what I was reading, one guy's jaw got busted, and the other guy, it like split his forehead wide the fuck open. So split him wide open, man. So like I said, it's just one of those things that's unfortunate as well as unpredictable, and you can't really gauge them. But, what up, Cass? He said morning well, except Rob fuck Regis and Kelly. Somebody fuck with Donkmaster. This shit been breaking down so much. What up, Proof? How about them Cowboys? Hey! How about them Cowboys? Nah, man, it's just unfortunate when something like that happens, man. Like I said, prayers go out to them and their families, man. Hope them a speedy recovery, man. Luckily, nobody was killed, man. With a harmonic balancer flying off an engine at that speed, that close, like the way that he was revving up the car, like it's a blessing that, you know what I'm saying, that harmonic balancer didn't kill him on impact. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. So it is truly a blessing. I'm just trying to get my trash put out before they come and get it this morning. Oh, whatever's in that motherfucker stinks, man. It's that fucking stagnant ass water. They gonna have to take that shit today. Smell like death. Shit smell like death. But yeah, when you running boost Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. That's why I think as car guys, we always kind of preparing for the worst, the inevitable breakdown, or trying to prevent it. But truth be told, whether you using brand new parts, used parts, whatever, shit can still go wrong. Shit can still go wrong. They looking good, but they still trash. I'll take good looking trash for 800, Alex. Good looking trash for 800, Alex. Being tight end with the Ryobi. Damn! Might have to go get that Milwaukee out there. Oh, shit. Once we get this P.O. box, somebody can send me a Ryobi. Send me a Milwaukee Impact so that don't happen to, to the Cutlass. He said, was it a Ryobi Impact? That is classic. Yeah, it's just a beginning. You know, I gotta talk my shit. Talk my shit. Yeah. And they weren't intended to make all that power. You talking about the engines? I seen the flywheel shit through a car and cut somebody's foot. Bad. It was a bouncer. Damn. A flywheel. I told everybody yesterday we were starting at 8, betting on this motherfucker all the time. Yeah, you gotta tell them like 30 minutes prior to the time you actually want them. Man. Season just started, though. True. Yeah, so I guess it's just like anything else. Like if you make if you make adjustments to it for it to make X amount, you know what I'm saying, X amount of power, then you may have to put some extra precautions. And might have to put some extra precautions in place, you know, to kind of prevent that thing from happening. Nobody get hurt, etc. So, but and that's the thing, is like you can still take the precautions, and you know shit still happen. So it's inevitable. Some things are inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Some things you can't predict, and you know it is what it is. What you can do, like, is just take precautionary steps, so where you know you don't put yourself in that where you don't put yourself in that situation, man. Like, I don't think I would ever be that close. Y'all know we did Whip Fest last year. Uh, we was out there watching the races, and it was I was on the sideline with everybody else. Like, if I wanted to get close, I was flying in with the drone, and that's just how I do it. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah. And the one piece of footage that we didn't get, or that I didn't get, was when Buddy smashed his cutlass into the wall. You know what I'm saying? And the wall was like, from where we was parked at, luckily they had the concrete barriers there. Like, Buddy lost control of his shit and hit the wall, and it came up a little bit. Like, I mean, that could have easily took me, Classic, and Mark out. Like, me, Classic, Mark, and Pride would have been gone. Like, so, and we was where we was supposed to be. So, I mean, definitely being that close. I'm pretty sure that you've seen videos on YouTube with wheels coming off, like, and I mean, all type of shit, man. Anything can happen. So, safety, safety, safety is definitely key. Red Loctite and a balancer could never come off unless the end of the crank is still attached. So, do you think that they maybe just put it together wrong? Put it back together wrong? What's up, Goldie? Yeah, I heard what Crew said. Hit that like button. Stock parts making twice the HP and way more rooms than Chevy ever thought. RPMs. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, people, I don't know, Donkmaster not running LS, is he? I don't know. I don't believe he is. I don't believe he's running LS. I could be wrong. I don't be all up on the people who is like that, but now y'all got me curious. Now y'all got me curious. I wanna say no though. I know it's like a twin turbo joint, or am I thinking about somebody else? No. I take that back. Cause this says in 2017 Donkmaster Z06. Yeah, so definitely a LS motor. Definitely a LS motor. So, like I said, this shit happens, unfortunately, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you can do somebody fucking with the car. What up, 87? Somebody, a drag car killed 19 people on Main Street in my hometown. 2 years later, at a different show, a 90-year-old man lost control and drove through the show, killing two and destroying three old schools. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like, I don't even know, like, that's crazy. But like, you could probably anticipate the old you could probably anticipate something going wrong with one of the drag strip cars, or race. One of the cars is racing, because not everybody necessarily is the best driver, even though they think they is. Uh, Not everybody can, like, oversteer, or a lot of people can oversteer trying to correct themselves and then cause a wreck. Like, not everybody has, like, defensive driving for racing. If you know what I'm saying. I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I don't race. But unless you're put in these situations before they actually happen, or unless you are trained for it, when it happens, you don't know how you're gonna react, or if you're gonna be able to react in a way that's gonna be beneficial to the situation. So, uh, I think that's where some of it comes from. Also, I mean, a 90-year-old man, I don't know, falling the fuck asleep and just running into people. I mean, I don't know if you can really prepare for that either. So, it's just like keep your head on the swivel, I guess. Keep your head on the fucking swivel. I mean, that's like anything that you do in life, man. Like with all the crazy shit going on in the world, man. You know, people shooting up shit, and from movie theaters to fucking Walmart. Like you damn near like be like, damn, like anywhere I go, you know what I'm saying, the shit can pop off. So either like either you protect yourself or stay your ass in the house, I guess. Shit, I don't fucking know. But nobody should, have to live in fear because some crazy individuals gonna decide to not take their fucking medicine a day, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. Wifey should be happy. All the lights is repaired in the kitchen, we good, or have been replaced. Turn that light on. Turn that light on. I got photos I gotta edit this morning for I gotta go to work. So I'm about to be in the lab. But I definitely want to hop on and go live with y'all. Uh, Yesterday, I'm gonna keep it a grand. I didn't go live just because I had some other stuff that I had to do. I told y'all stuff was gonna slow down. I know y'all probably wasn't anticipating it being alive. Some people text me and let me know the concern. It was like, yo, you alright? You ain't go live. So I won't do that no more. I will not. I will not. I won't. I won't send out a need for alarm. So videos might slow, but the lives will continue. Sometime in the morning they'll be at 7:30. Sometime they'll be like at 8:15, 8:30. You know what I'm saying? It might fluctuate. So just watch for a morning live that will continue to be every day. Like I said, that's something that the channel kind of has as a staple. So we're gonna keep rocking with that. That is one thing I will not change. You know what I'm saying? I will not deny. And then as you can see this morning, like we'll kind of go back to the topic driven stuff because like I don't necessarily want to spoil like some shit I just can't keep to myself. Some shit is just sneak peek worthy. But if I keep sneak peeking everything, then I might like I don't know. It might encourage more people to watch the live, but then again, it might just kind of But I think the videos are still gain traction, whatever, man. But shout out to everybody that watches. If you subscribe, I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, I appreciate you. I would appreciate you even more if you hit the subscribe button and then click the bell icon, and then you never miss a video. Cutlass Bill is coming along. I should have some updates coming here later this week. Um, I'm still trying to decide. I'm going to probably pull. Let me tell you what my mind is at. So, um, we got the timing set on. Uh, we are now at the point where we can put an oil pump on. So uh, probably next week I'll go ahead and get an oil pump. Um, get an oil pump, and then from there, hmm, then from there, I think I'm going to pull the lifters. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull the lifters. I'm gonna check out the lifters. I'm gonna see how they are. If the lifters are functional, like fully functional, then I might just keep them. If anything, I'll make a video so I can show you, I guess, what a good lifter or you know a questionable lifter. I will show y'all the condition of the lifters. You know what I'm saying? Then based off of what the lifters look like, then we'll go forward from there and then make a decision on if we're gonna run the new ones. The motors, I believe 1999. If those are the original lifters, I think they did have some type of issues. So now pretty much I think it came out in like a GM bulletin. Everybody uses or like the official replacement is the LS7 lifter. I guess they changed something, made it better. So I remember it had the 5 second rattle to the lifter's caught oil, so I would anticipate changing it. Okay, okay. What's up, Simmons? Yeah, man. Simmons hit me yesterday, man. They said they got him doing big boy shit at work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying he still couldn't hit the phone, hit the live in the morning. So, uh, that motivation when people like, hey man, I want to get to the live, but I can't get there. Like that lets me, that furthermore lets me know that bro, I gotta keep doing a live. Like I got to. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to keep it interesting, keep it, you know, like it's like fucking Outcast said, it's like a fucking a news outlet or a actual fucking morning show. So um, the more that I keep in tune with what's going on in said racing world or whatever, then from there or racing world or just cars in general, primarily focusing on Chevy, GM type stuff. Then the things that I think are interesting, we can bring it up for topics of discussion, and then we can do it like that. Kind of like we was doing when we was doing the morning lives. I kind of slipped away from it. Like I said, this new schedule got me everywhere. Like yesterday, I worked 4 to 10, and today I think I work 2 or 3 to 10. It might be like two, something like that. So like it's fluctuating. I close every day this week. So um, I only have from if I hop on here with y'all at like 7:38, and then we on here till like 8:39. That gives me from 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1 or 2. So that might give me like 5 hours to try to get some shit done in the garage and or in the house. Uh, so I'm just trying to, you know, be the best in managing this time that I have, and then going from there. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I get off of work at 10, 10:30, I ain't trying to hear shit. Like I'm catching the bed because next morning I'm back up at it 5:36, sometimes 6:30. Like this morning I woke up at 6:30. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just gotta. At this point, man. I'm just listening to my body. You know what I'm saying? My body say I'm tired, and I'm tired. So I govern myself accordingly. You know what I'm talking about? So what happened is Donkmaster and Turbo Joe was about to do a race. Neither one of them was hurt. What happened was a bystander that was, right there in the pit where they be revving up and shit. Donkmaster was revving up, and a harmonic balancer came off his car, and hit two people, hit one person, I guess, in the face, hit somebody else in the forehead, split both their shit. Nobody died, but they are, you know, like, injuries were sustained. So that's why I was like, prayers out to them, man. Hope that they have a speedy recovery, man, and nothing was severely, because with something like that, man, impact to the brain or to the face, man, it could really mess it up. Some, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, just I already go to respect, yeah. I mean, and it's just just whatever. Like, perfect example. Like, I got an opportunity to shoot this wedding. Like, I already have a wedding scheduled for Saturday, right? Somebody I was advertising like I always do. I push my photography just as hard as if not harder than I push my YouTube. Um, and a lady was like, "Hey, looking for a photographer, but it's for Sunday at 4:30. But they want pictures before the wedding as well." And so, basically, what I would have to do, I work Sunday at O'Reilly's, so wedding Saturday, then work Sunday morning 8 to 2, and then I would pretty much have to leave straight from work to go shoot the wedding uh, Sunday evening. Which I just think that's too much. You know what I'm saying? I talked to my wife about it. She said the same. Um, I'm gonna make a decision this morning, and I'm probably gonna tell her that I'm gonna have to pass. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's doing too much. It's doing too much. Um, as much as I would love the opportunity to get that little extra bread, like they say, all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel that possibly by that time I could be running on fumes. But I don't know. I kind of want to try it. Like, I kind of want to do it. But I just gotta reach back out to them and let them do, I guess, make a decision. Or I told her I would let her know by today. So this morning, I gotta reach back out to them and let them know. So what I'm thinking is I might change the package up. Let her know, like, hey, I won't be able to do the before wedding shots, but I can for sure be there. You know what I'm saying, for the wedding and the reception. You know what I'm saying. Um, like I said, I really just don't want to leave no money on the table like that. So, especially with us being so close to, like, because I mean that money could go ahead and we could just go ahead and buy new lifters, um, get a gasket set, and pretty much slap the motor together. I want to say. So I don't know. Like, I'm gonna think about it this morning. Like I said, I let her know this morning. I probably let her know by 11. Uh, what the verdict gonna be that way? If she is trying to find somebody else, then she can find somebody else. In the meantime, too many people on Starline is asking for trouble. I once saw a drive shaft fly out and break two people's legs. Yeah, man, it's a dangerous place to be, man. And that's why you will never see LSCR254 down there. I will be reporting live from the drone. I will be at a distance. Like I was telling them earlier, man, like when we went to Texas Whip Fest and they was racing, man, The one dude that lost control of his car and it kind of went up on the concrete barriers. Like he almost came over that motherfucker. Like and me, Classic Pryor, and Mark was standing right there. You know what I'm saying? So even when you where you supposed to be, I mean, unfortunately, shit can happen. So, whoa, that's a kick. You gotta stay back. Too much horsepower on the track, anything can happen. Yeah, I mean, shit. If you think about it, no matter what's up there, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Outcast did bring up a good point though. He said that bouncer bolt with Loctite shouldn't move. So I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comments below. Do you think that Loctite was put back on the harmonic balancer bolts? Do you think it was properly installed, or was it just too much horsepower that made it blow off? Let me know in the comments below. I never knew why motherfucker got to be on the track and I own the racist team or in the car. Well, I mean, I know like some people behind, I guess they put down the go juice or whatever to get the tackiness of the tires or whatever the fuck it's called. Uh, a lot of people just be out there trying to get footage and shit, like honestly. Or they just out there, cheerleading, you know what I'm saying? They cheering for their favorite car, you know what I'm saying? They go Donkmaster, go Turbo Joe. Like I mean they want to be close to the action, have a good look, you know. But with great power comes great responsibility. I know that was cliche as fuck, but I had to say it. With great power comes great responsibility. What's up, Travis? I just watched it, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man. I had to watch it a couple times this morning because at first I didn't see who it was, man. It was like butted right down in the front. Like you seen that shit pop. That shit popped out, bro, and it hit him square, and then he just boom. He just fell back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fell back. What are you talking your heads down to? Uh, whatever the torque specs is. I haven't. I think I printed them. I can print them off from work, or I can print them off from home. I can print them off from anywhere, or just look them up on my phone. But yeah, whatever the stock specs is. Uh, Matter of fact, let me go see. I think I did print it. I think I did print it. Yeah. So matter of fact, see, I got it right here. Um, so you do like 22 foot-pounds, then you do 90 degrees, then you do 90 degrees, then you do 90 degrees, 50 degrees on them, and then you do 22 foot-pounds. I don't know. I don't know. And then that's the sequence or whatever. You basically start on the inside and work your way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Simple enough. Makes sense, you know what I'm saying? That way, if it is in the air, you pretty much pushing it to the outside. Yeah, man. Like I said, from what I seen, there was like an update on what happened to him as well. Somebody, let me see. I don't know if I still got it pulled up. Well, these people in the cut a check group on Facebook is going in. Yeah, so Donkmaster harmonic balancer and pulley flew out Z06. Hit two people, split jaw open, and another dude forehead wide open. One guy went back for CAT scan, has lower mandibular fractures on both sides. Left side of his jaw is blown off, and his teeth are pushed in. And now they're waiting for surgery to see if he bit a part of his tongue off. The other guy had surgery this morning at 6, and it went well. He had a gash across the top of his head. He had a gash across the top of his head, went partially through his skull. So yeah, these motors is dangerous, or can be dangerous if you don't. I'ma tell my subscribers, get the fuck back, cause I don't want shit to happen to now one of y'all. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. But prayers out to them two guys, man. They guys just like us, man. They love racing, love cars, etc., man. So, big shout out and speedy recovery to both of them guys, and I hope that they both pull through. Okay, which one is already recovering? Goldie, the dude that got hit in the forehead or the jaw? Sloppy puts it down at like 65. Yeah. Oh, so does he just do it one time in 65 and that's it? I mean, sloppy shit works. So like, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it the way that he does it either. I think probably more importantly than anything is just the sequence. Once you get that, once the sequence is done correctly, then you know that you're good. I mean, that way you know it's like it's no air bubbles or nothing like that. Okay, the guy hitting the head. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause the first guy, it does sound like he had a little bit more damage going on. So a lot of people don't follow the specs. That's why I asked. Yeah. Like I mean, I was planning like I'm planning to go to the torque specs of what is prescribed from the factory. Um, I mean, sometimes I know that whole 90 degrees and then 50 degrees can be confusing. Um, yeah. But I mean, 65 foot-pounds sounds good too. Like, just make sure the motherfuckers is down. If it's supposed to be, if it's supposed to be like 29 or whatever, then whatever. There are some things that I would have probably never thought because I've always been a person to be like, okay, well, if they said this is supposed to happen, then this is the way it's supposed to happen. But however, those theories have been proven wrong time and time again. Like some people, like driveway engineer has shifted the masses of people spending whatever they spending on fucking head bolts and shit, telling people that they can retort their head bolts and their engine will run just fine. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like he's just telling people that they can do this and he hasn't done it himself. He he has done it. He's motors in his truck and his shit is running and it ain't got no fucking leaks or no compression. So, it doesn't have any leaks. Therefore, its compression is where it's supposed to be. Same thing with. I was watching one of his videos where he needed a push rod. One of his push rods bent. He went to the junkyard, found one that was laying on the ground, cleaned it up, put it in his motor, and now his shit is running. So, like a lot of this shit, like, and that's y'all know me. That's how I have always been. I have always aimed to not spend a buku lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool. I work at the parts store now. Some of the shit I can get for the low, and I can kind of bring these bills along a little bit quicker. However, if I don't have to replace that shit, I'm not trying to replace that shit. Thus far, I've kind of replaced quite a few things though, but that's just because I want the 6.0. Like, I'm not trying to go back inside that motor. Let's just keep it a grand. I'm not trying to go back inside. Once I drop that motherfucker in the colors, I do not want to pull it out. So, um, being like, I didn't touch the I didn't touch the crank, you know what I'm saying, the bearings and nothing like that. We're just gonna make sure that it's well. Being that I didn't do that, which is why I'm going to get the new oil pump. Make sure that we got good constant pressure of oil flowing through the engine so that those bearings are lubricated. Put the cam in there and changing out like the cam retaining plate because that one looked to be the pretty much the gasket was gone, so we don't want no leaking going on there. Make sure that our cam is lubricated. Like Outcast was saying, the engine is the lifeblood of your engine. So I definitely wanted to get that done, right? So, um, new oil pump is coming. Um, I'm going to check out the lifters, like I was saying earlier. I'm going to check out the lifters. If the lifters check out, cool. If not, um, then I'll get a new set. You know what I'm saying? Push rods, I'm not worried about. As long as they're not bent, then we sending them. And then pretty much everything else is on top of the motor after we have torqued down the heads onto the motor. And that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? It's a mild, I guess you could say it's a mild rebuild. You know what I'm saying? With some important parts that have been replaced. Cause we just wanna see it be successful, um, and everything like that. So, but it's coming along. It's coming along. A lot of people have been hinting. I know last live we did, I brought up something about the 4L80, and people were saying like, "Hey, are you gonna try to rebuild it yourself?" Um, maybe, maybe. Um, I don't know yet. I gotta get off in there and I gotta look at it. I know that I could probably get a rebuild cheap. I have started kind of looking around at rebuild kits. Rebuild kits don't look to be too bad. You know what I'm saying? 200-300 bucks. 200-300 bucks does not look or sound bad when you look at $1,200 to rebuild a transmission. So, what up, E? I think lifters are more likely to fail than the oil pump. Yeah, so I'm gonna just replace both of them, pump and lifters. Probably, probably. I still, like I said, I'm gonna do a video. I'm probably leaning towards replacing the lifters, but I'm also going to go ahead and pull the ones that I got and see what the condition is of them. Uh, but I'm definitely leaning towards just getting new lifters. So, what up, Mark? Mark's Magic Touch is in the building. Brr, 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 brr. I used to be Marco shit, man. I haven't heard from Marco in a while, man. I mean, need to shoot him a text and see what he says. Is this the same outcast or a different one? Death is around every quarter. Yeah. You're like, I mean, you never know when you could go. You could go doing anything, man. Like it really, really, really is like up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, driveway engineer definitely know his shit, man. I talked to Jr. sometimes offline. I'm in his driveway engineer group. When I found Jr's channel, like, I mean, he talking exactly what I'm trying to aim to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the budget bill for the everyday guy. The only thing is he's backing it up with facts and experience because he's kind of done this shit before. Me, I haven't done it before. This is my first time actually. I mean, not doing a swap, but actually digging inside of the motor, replacing components, etc., etc., etc. So, uh, just learning, what may need to be replaced, what may not need to be replaced. Matter of fact, I talked to Jr. last night. Jr. and I told Jr. that I planned on, pulling the lifters and seeing how they, what they look like, etc., etc. And from there, uh, I was gonna make a decision. However, I do think that since I'm there and they only like 80 some dollars, then I'm gonna just go ahead and replace the lifters. If you're looking for lifters, look on eBay. I think I seen it said that. Matter of fact, E out there in Arizona, shout out to E, 89 Chevy boy. He sent me the link for him. I asked Jarway Engineer about him. He said he used the same as set. So that's probably gonna be those lifters that I go with for the replacements. But yeah, driveway engineer, very, 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 very knowledgeable. Um, he got a Facebook group. If y'all on Facebook, just type in a driveway engineer. If y'all don't watch his channel, I strongly recommend going to watch his channel because JR know his shit, man. JR know his shit. This is not his first time around the block. Uh, he's even rebuilt a 4L80 transmission. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards trying that shit too. So, or not trying it, we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and claim it. Go ahead and claim it. I've heard them before. The one I don't need to see them to know they could use new ones. Yeah, cause I mean, if you think about it, Mark, like the fucking the push rod, it just needs the push rods. The 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 function or the job of the push rod is simply it's it's simple. Like you got to be able to see through the motherfucker for the oil to flow through it, and it needs to still be the same length as your other ones. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Not crack, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I know, but I know like the reason that I'm not finna buy new push rods because I know between the 16 push rods that was in that 5.3 and the 16 push rods that was in that other fucking 5.3, out of all them fucking push rods, I know I got 16 good ones. So I'm not finna spend $40 on push rods. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that I definitely got good ones. You know what I'm saying? Lifters, yeah, I don't mind just going ahead and buying new lifters. Like I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Nah, I haven't been drawing anything else. I apologize. I have heard them before. Yeah, yeah, the one Outcast is who sent me the motor. So he firsthand, would know. You know what I'm saying? He firsthand would know. So, like I said, the design of the lifts has changed from. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna finish doing the research and I'm gonna like update y'all like once I get some information. Um, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna research and I'm gonna find whatever in GM nomenclature or TSB or whatever when they decided to replace or update the lifters because the other lifters was having a problem. Like I said, the motors are 99, but now if you replace lifters pretty much in any LS motor, you know what I'm saying, they're going with the LS7 lifters because I guess they worked out a design flaw. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think of. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, you probably should fix it. You waiting on the signature lighters. What's up, Thomas? What up, youngest son? Okay, so one more time for those of y'all that are just hopping in. Turbo Joe and Donkmaster were about to race. Neither of them were actually injured. It was a bystander that was in the crowd. Um, Turbo Joe and Donkmaster were revving up. Harmonic balancer intentional flew off. Uh, hit uh, one guy in the face, like square on, pushed his jaw back, hit another dude in his head, gashed the shit. Like I almost went into his skull. From what Goldie told me, the guy that got hit in the head is home recovering. The other guy is still in surgery. So we just sending out our prayers to those guys. Uh, i.e., pick a bale of cotton. Get it? Plantation, pick a bale of cotton. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Prayers out to them guys, man. It easily could have been anybody, man. It easily could have been anybody, man. And the reason that this resonates with me, or the reason I even say something about it, is because we are all car enthusiasts. A lot of us are building our own shit, and we go to these events. And it could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? It easily could have been anybody. 8:30, one guy is here. Woohoo! We got one, people. We got one person at 8:30. That is crazy. What time do y'all usually start, Cash? Do y'all usually start at 9? That's why I never go down to the burnout box. Yeah, yeah. And at Whipfest, like I had the ability or I had the access to go out there, man. But when I guess when you have certain, like, if you only filming on your phone, then I mean of course you can only get so close with your phone. Like I have a drone. There is no reason in the world that I need to be that close when I got something, you know what I'm saying, that can fly in and fly out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my drone get hit by harmonic balancer, then, it's probably going to destroy it. Um, but, yeah. I can replace the drone. I can't replace me. You know what I'm saying? So, 9:30, depending on if I'm on a live or done drinking my coffee. Be decent footage though. Are you talking about the people down in the burnout box? Yeah, I mean, like, and I mean, I think me personally, I think that's more so what people want to see. Like, had had you been more so at the rear of the car than catching the burnout, then you wouldn't have been up towards the front. But I heard somebody say that a drive shaft came out and took out somebody's legs. So, like you said, death is around every corner. Um, so just keep your head on the swivel. Is all I can say. Be aware. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hit the bouncer, hit the drum. No, because it would definitely have to happen so quick that I wouldn't be able to like get out of there in time. Like, but like 9 times out of 10, when I'm flying, like when I'm flying a drone, I'm not like eye level, or I'm not. Sometimes I get kind of low, but I mean I'm always moving, so it's never to the point where I'm just staying in one spot. I mean that's what makes the videos cinematic, whatever. Um, so yeah, yeah. Yeah, wheels come out like anything could happen. Like you said, anything could happen. When you got fucking moving parts and motors and all that shit, man, anything could happen. Imagine working the box of a small drag still, like working a gun range and standing near the targets. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that those do, being that they have to be there. You know what I'm saying? They have to be there. Yeah, I mean some jobs like the thrill factor, like the risk way or the benefits way out. They outweigh the risk. The benefits outweigh the risk by 10, 20 fold. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, YOLO, whatever happened, happened. Whatever happened, happened. I know that them pit crew guys or whatever, I'm pretty sure they meet, some of the biggest names in, drag street or street strip racing, and, you know, they got something to show for it. So they can probably tell you some crazy stories about, some shit that they have seen, transpire. You know what I'm saying? Also coming with that is probably experience of where the fuck to stand for the least possible, for the least possible, you know what I'm saying, blast area. You know what I'm saying? To be outside of the blast radius of what could happen to the car too. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It's almost 8:40. I think we started at like 7:30, something like that. Yeah, so we like it's 64 minutes, so we just over an hour. But yeah, I definitely want to get in the daily dose, man. Send up my prayers to them guys, cause like I said, it easily could have been any one of us. Um, and then I guess just kind of give y'all an update on what's going on. Still building, videos coming soon. Uh, just working my ass off, honestly. Working my ass off. All right, Gene. I bet now won't be all those people trying to get down there to the track. Oh no, they gonna back the fuck. Oh, they gonna back the fuck up now. Some people will. Some people be like, man, it was a freak accident. It won't happen again. Lesson learned. We gonna be where we be at over there on the side, Mark. We ain't going. We ain't, we ain't going to the burnout box. We good. We good. So, all right, man. Everybody have a blessed Tuesday, man. I hope everything is good and productive for y'all. I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. It's your boy, LSCR254. Remember, identify your weaknesses, make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. And what's the new one? Oh, yeah. The hustle don't stop. The grind don't stop. Done.